Hey everyone, welcome back to the Socially Distant Lawyer. I'm Mitch Hayes.
And I'm Greg Vinogradsky.
And today we're excited to present our inaugural episode of 2021. We hope you've all had a great holiday season, and we're excited to deliver you content this year. On our first episode, what we want to talk about is technology, specifically how technology has been used throughout the pandemic and how us as a firm have benefited from using more technology and issues that we experienced in the past. To help us with our episode today, we're going to bring on our Director of Business Operations, Tony Irizarry. You may know him from other episodes that he's been on when we've discussed condos, but today we're going to be focusing on our firm and what we've been doing to help combat the pandemic. So we have Tony Irizarry joining us today, our Director of Business Operations. Tony, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So today we wanted to discuss the changes that we've seen since COVID, the pressure points that we started out with before COVID, and the changes that we've made as a law firm. So I'll kick it to you, let you start, and then Greg will chime in.
Great. Well, again, thanks for having me, guys. I know you guys have been pivoting during these strange times. Blog's been good, and the vlog has been even better. So hopefully we're getting a lot more viewers with me on here, but we'll do our best.
We're getting a lot of eyes on this one.
Exactly. So so Callahan Fusco has had to do a few things to really manage COVID. The first, as you referred to, a pressure point of the firm has always been paper. Paper has been something that drives us crazy. Some people love it, some people hate it, but moving away from it has always been the objective of the firm. COVID has placed some strains on the firm and its employees because we've had to go fully paperless at this point, unless we're in the office and able to work with mail. So moving to a platform that everything is scanned over onto has been part of our goal over the past few years, and it's really helped impact us as a firm and be able to change gears once we've been remote completely. Sharing those on a cloud-based platform is also really helpful because accessing them from anywhere you are is what we're aiming for. Since the firm is regional, we may have to share some documents between New Jersey and Florida or Georgia and Connecticut. So to do so, we have to have one unified system that works.
Yeah, and I found that since we've gone paperless, I can access anything I want in a split second. I don't have to dig through files from years ago to find where something is. I have more control over my file. I'm able to put something in the exact folder where I need it, and just generally knowing that something is there when I need it and being able to, like you said, share it and convey it to other people quickly has been very helpful. So I'm glad that we made that transition to paperless and kind of push us into the future.
So those are, both good points and how we're trying to advance the firm through this challenging time. What about the way that we've done cases? What have been the challenges that we've addressed and that you've seen before COVID into now that we've handled?
Sure. So case management in general, outside of just moving a case along between different phases, a lot of it we've prided ourselves on as a firm, being able to collaborate on cases, talk about valuation, speak about different experiences that different personnel have had within the firm about similar types of cases. So being able to share that and really get together on the types of case has been a challenge since everyone's all over the place. So case management and maintaining of cases is going to usually be housed through a platform. We're trying to be consistent across the board and still adhere to certain deadlines, cycle times, other things that our associates have been had on their mind and our clients have had on their mind even before COVID. We can't control what the courts are doing, but we can still attempt to stay on track with specific cycle times and other metrics that we're keeping track of as a firm.
Yeah, I found it helpful that we're able to keep track. Again, this comes from going paperless and from being able to extrapolate information quickly, compiling them into one central database of metrics where now I can have a discussion with other associates or with the partners about a particular case, and everyone is on the same page, understanding where we are in the case, what needs to be done, and kind of planning a step path forward. So all of that kind of drove us more into the future, I would say.
For sure. Definitely good ideas there. The last issue that I want to address is the big topic, firm communication. What do you think the struggles that we had prior to COVID were, and then how we developed as a firm? I think we've done a lot better now with communication.
Sure. So pre-COVID, most communication within the firm took place face-to-face, and that develops a specific type of culture and brand and practice, which we pride ourselves in. The use of a platform like Skype or Teams wasn't really something that we were using very often, just because the face-to-face communication was what we thrived on. Now we've had to switch over and utilize something that we had ready to go, but really wasn't the method that we were accustomed to. So getting everybody on board to use that platform to communicate has been a challenge. But I think now, since we're so far into this, everyone's on board with it, and everyone is really happy that we had it there as a resource. Identifying which platform you're going to use and sticking with it as the method of communication is the most important thing. So instead of saying, well, I called you, or I sent you an email, or I sent you a Teams, all of them work effectively. But being on the same page between, between the associates, the partners, the support staff, everyone needs to be bought into one form of communication and stick to it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I think people were hesitant at first. And then once they saw how the power that you have with that platform, how you can share documents quickly, revise things on the fly, have a separate chat with separate people, I think people have bought into it. And I know it's worked a lot better than just sending an email. We're drowning in email, and the last thing we need is for someone that we're working something collaboratively on to just shoot us an email in the middle of 50 others, and we are expected to pull that out and start working on it. This is a separate platform that I know is just dedicated to the firm, and I think from my perspective, it's been very efficient and very helpful for me.
Yeah, I think that I never thought I was going to use Teams as much as I did, and document sharing and the ability to have everything all in one place at one time. It's going to be definitely help us going forward as we start to travel again, hopefully, and just using that communication. I think it was, blessing in disguise that we got here and we're able to advance this forward. So thanks for coming today. Thanks for sharing your feedback with us. Hopefully we get some more views and more eyeballs on the screen now. We hope you have some good information that you took away from it. Make sure to follow us on our social media channels, like, comment, share your feedback with us, and we'll see you next time.